Yo guys, what's going on? Krypt here, and today is a Black Ops 3 video and a commentary. So as you guys can see in the top left-hand corner, there's a face cam. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, so I finally got a software that can let me use my webcam, and I could finally make face cam videos. So this is the third time of me recording this. I've kept messing up every time I tried recording because I didn't have everything set up right, and that's because I haven't been recording in a while, so that's why I don't have my settings set up right. So how you guys been? Put down in the comments how you've been. Tell me how life has been since I've been gone. So today's video is about how someone once broke into my house. So when I was about 10 years old, I had gotten an Xbox and Black Ops 1 for my birthday. And before that I was playing on a PS2 and I didn't have anything else. This was back in like 2011 when I first got my Xbox. So I was relatively new to all of the games and everything like that, and didn't know what everything meant or anything. Like, I knew there was sniping, but I would just snipe to snipe because I thought it was interesting. I thought it was interesting how you could quick stuff and stuff like that. And eventually I found out about clans and stuff like that later on when I had gotten my new Xbox after I got another one after they broke into my house. And I remember exactly what happened the entire day that I found out after they broke into my house. So the day that they broke into my house, I was going on a field trip with my school and all my friends. So I had asked my mom to sign a permission slip, as you're supposed to if you want to go on a field trip with your class. And so mom was like, "Where are you going? What's this for?" And I'm like, "Oh, we're going hiking." So the reason why I said yes was because I know she really wanted to go out. She loves running. I'm like, you know what, hiking is something different for her. I'll take her hiking. So she ended up going with me, and we spent like the entire day, like our full 4 hours going up and down the mountain. So I realized that this was the first field trip my mom's ever gone with me, and so I was just having a great time. I was mainly walking with my friends, but since she was a chaperone, she had to make sure that all the kids were ahead of her and she was in the back. So we get like maybe 3/4 of the way up the mountain, and the teacher says, "Stop, we're going to eat lunch here. But if one of the chaperones want to take the rest of the kids up to the very top of the mountain, you can." And so my mom and one of my old friends' dad said, "Yeah, we'll take them." And so my mom had to keep an eye on this one kid who was kind of behind, and he's kind of a big boy, so he couldn't really go up the mountain as easy as everybody else. So my mom ended up taking him back after we were halfway up the rest of the mountain from where we were before. And so we got to the top of the mountain and just started eating lunch, and my mom got there and she was starving because she hadn't eaten all day. So and I was carrying either the water or the food. So when she got up, she started drinking the water and eating food because we were hungry. It was like 12 o'clock. We were walking since 8. So it took us a couple hours to get down the mountain again, and my mom's phone just started going off and would not stop. And my mom looks at her phone and she's like, "Wow, all kinds of notifications since we didn't have service on top of the mountain." And she just starts looking at all her messages. It's from one number that's not saved on her phone, and then my grandma's number. So she immediately calls my grandma and she talks to her for about a good 10 minutes. I'm just talking to my friends, not worried. But then my friends are like, "What's wrong with your mom?" I look at her and she's like nervous or like freaking out, kind of like the way you could tell like your parents are not trying to show like they're freaking out, but they are. So I'm like, I don't know, hopefully nothing bad happened. And I was immediately like, thoughts were going through my head, like someone died, someone stole a car, someone, like my grandma's in the hospital or something like that. So my mom immediately starts asking all the other chaperones, "Can I get a ride to my work? Can I get a ride to my work?" I'm like, "Mom, what's wrong?" She's like, "Not right now, Jesse. I'm trying to find something. A ride to work." And I'm like, why? What happened? And he's like, I'll tell you in a minute. And so she finally finds a ride. I wasn't friends with this person for a little bit, but like the 8th grade year, I'm like best friends with her now after the 8th grade year. And so her dad gives me and my mom a ride to her work so we could get her car so we could go home. And my mom finally tells me someone broke into our house, and I just immediately start freaking out. I'm like, what'd they take? What happened? How'd they get in? And stuff like that. So they had broken in through the back window. For some reason, it wasn't locked. They just cut open the screen and opened the window, and they got in. And I found out what they took was a plasma screen TV, 55-inch TV that I would play on, and my Xbox. And I was really hurt because that was my birthday present when I turned 10, and I was like 11 or so. So I like just sit there and pout the entire time. I mean, they could have easily taken my Kindle too, which was the only other thing that I had that was fun to play. And my Kindle was right there on the couch, right behind the plasma screen. Well, not right there, like across the room from the TV. But on the account, like I was grinding Black Ops 1 at the time. That's when Black Ops 1 came out. And I was just having so much fun in that game, and like I was decent at it. I'm not gonna say I'm good because I'm just started playing Call of Duty. That was my first ever Call of Duty that I played. So we never ended up getting back our stuff, but they did end up catching the guys. Well, we believe they ended up catching the guys because these 3 kids were caught breaking into a back door of a house and stealing a Wii U and a 55-inch TV from just like down the road from our house. So I'm not that mad anymore because, you know, it was so long ago, and like I kind of forgot about it, and that's why I never made a video on it. If I remembered about it before this, then I would have made a video way before now. And once again, I'm sorry for not posting for a little bit because I just hadn't had the time to, and I just didn't have any idea. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and yeah, later guys.